to another video, and today we are doing a new thing I'm going to do every Thursday called Theory Thursday. 8-Bit Gaming does it, or with like Daco and Rebspowski. But these are like my own theories that I don't think are on YouTube. They probably are, maybe somewhere. Gotta find them. Of what I think these minigames are, and next week will be who I think Plushtrap is and what he does in the story. And then I'm going to be going back. Well, maybe I shouldn't spoil so much about this. But tune in next week, next Thursday, for who is Plushtrap and what does he have in the story. That one will be scripted. This one is not really scripted because I just got my recorder working. If you don't know, let's make my face bigger. My recorder wouldn't work. I really haven't told anybody. I wasn't able to. I couldn't record it. My recorder broke and it wouldn't open. I just kept clicking it and it wouldn't open. So the videos I've been uploading lately were actually recorded a while ago. And I just decided when I was done recording, nah, I'm not going to upload them. Except that Freddy vs. Jason one. That one was just recorded the other day. And then I put it up on my home screen because, you know, I downloaded the file and I pasted it into the YouTube thing so I could add the things onto the end of them if I want to, or edit the video. And, well, I closed the, Screencast-O-Matic, and then I couldn't reopen it. I tried re-downloading it a couple times. It kept not working. I got it working. And I found out what caused the problem, kind of. I closed it once I got it working just a couple seconds ago, like before I started recording. And then reopened it and it worked fine. But I've noticed that the times it stops working is when I leave it on and I close my laptop. I don't know what it does. It must mess with it. I don't know. If you guys know what actually the problem is and if that's the problem, then please tell me below. If you can get like somebody at Screencast-O-Matic that actually works at it or works with it to help me with it, that'd be great. I could post on their Twitter, but I really don't know if they'll look at it. I posted on, I don't know how many people's Twitter, just bugs on something I had. Like Bandicam, I wanted to think of how to get it to work. I couldn't find any videos on it. And I, tweeted to somebody who was named Bandicam. I don't know if it was actually them. They never tweeted back. They never said anything, so I was just like, forget not doing tweeting at them. But let's get right into it. So today's theory is actually about the crying child in Fnaf 4. Who this guy is, who his family is, and what is happening really in these mini games. So I'm gonna start on night 3's mini game. I'm pretty sure. Maybe night 4. I've never seen this mini game. I don't know what night it is. I don't know if it's the story or what it is because I haven't beat the full game. But this is a screenshot. Now I'm going to show what all the masks are and everything, and yeah. So this first one, obviously Fredbear's head. The second one is, I don't know. It looks like some things that are holding up a hammer inside something's head. I don't know what relevance this thing has in the story, what this is, if it's maybe the body of an endoskeleton, because you see an arm and a head of the endoskeleton right there, but I wouldn't know. This endoskeleton also, I believe, is belonging to Spring Bonnie, because it just doesn't look like Fredbear's mouth. So I believe this is a Spring Bonnie endoskeleton. This body laying here, I also believe to be Fredbear's, as his head is right here. So I don't know what this thing is. This hand is just one of the animatronics. Probably doesn't have very much of a relevance in the story. But then the child is in the back room, which is odd for a child, because this pretty much is the employees only area. So why is he here? Let's get into that theory. The reason I believe he is locked in here is because somebody in his family works here. And obviously, takes him there. Because what I believe is that this child is the child of Purple Man. We've already pretty much confirmed it. Now, his brother obviously won't work here. His brother seems to be like 13, 14. This kid seems to be about 5, 6. And I believe Purple Man had a wife at one point. Then, this is before he did murder children. I believe his wife had died of something, or maybe these children are adopted, or maybe this theory is disproven by somebody else. Maybe Scott Cawthon didn't think that far. Maybe storks came and put him down there. We don't know. Anything can happen in Friday Freddy's. Killer animatronics. Come on, guys. But let's get alright. Now I'm going to show you back up to why maybe Purple Man could be his father, and when. Okay, and then timeline things. So this theory is going to be very hard to understand if you do not understand Five Freddy's. So please know at least some lore and the timeline to this. Alright guys, let's go. I'm gonna go get a new picture, because this one will not be relevant anymore. Next image is when you go into the Night 2 minigame, when the Fredbear appears at the side. You run across, read the text, and come back. You will see Purple Man standing there, putting a spring bodysuit on somebody, confirming Purple Man does work there. But who is he? And who is this guy getting put in the suit? We really don't know. And we don't know if we'll probably ever find out. It might just be something that's got added as relevant to the story. But my theory was that the reason we saw the Purple Man as purple was that's how animatronics seen him. As they seen him as a threat, and that just meant purple was their threat. Because we always played as an animatronic. But now, I thought in 2024 we would finally reveal who he was, or what he kind of looked like. Because I knew we were playing as a child after the bio, gonna make a theory when the thing broke, and then I just decided not to do it because the game was pretty much already out by the time I got it working. But my theory was that if we're playing as a child, if we play as a child in a minigame, we might see Purple Man in his real true form. But why are we still seeing him as purple? Maybe he was painting himself purple. Or maybe Scott's just still kind of hiding it till the Halloween update. Which is not too far away, actually. So, yeah. That's pretty much this. Let's move on to another character. Really. And this is the same thing that is, if you go that way, come back, you'll see Purple Man. But who is this man standing there in the Fredbear suit? I believe this to be just another employee. Because he can't be Purple Man, because that guy comes out the door, and he is still remaining there. So who is this man? And as maybe you've been speculating, people have been speculating the Pink Man, but I don't think it's the Pink Man. I think it's someone we all know. And really the first thing you hear when you play the game, Phone Guy. I do believe this to be Phone Guy as, well, I believe Phone Guy was around through all the pizzerias, as he knows what this is. And to contact the original owner of the second game, they'd be contacting the Purple Man, which at the time was still alive. Only be 7 years later till he meets his demise. But I do believe this is the the phone guy. What do you guys think? Do you think that's the phone guy? Because he awfully knows a lot about every single pizzeria. Sadly, we can't know more information passed on. He has died. Now, let's go to the final image. Now, by the time you get to this image, you might say, wait, did you just say at the starting that you're going to tell us how Purple Man is his father, but you haven't said a word about it yet? Now, this is it. This is the image that shows us it all. Look at these kids with the masks. Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. Wearing a mask. That kid being bit by Fredbear as the bite of 87, not the bite of 83. So, what do you think this means? That kid is dead, that crying child, who now becomes the marionette. After he dies in night 6. The father finds out, otherwise the purple guy, finds out his son has died. It feels horrible that his own child was murdered by his son. He goes on a rampage and kills the same people that killed his young son, meaning his own son and the other 3 kids. That young child then forgives them and brings them life again. Until the 3rd game, where the kids get revenge on their father, killing him in Springtrap. Then, on the Happiest Day minigame, the young son gives the cake to the final child, aka the kid that was murdered outside of the diner when the Purple Man came by the car, killing him. He is Golden Freddy. The young kid then gives cake to the child, turns into the Golden Freddy mask, then it falls to the ground. Balloons fly up, and that is the end of Five Nights at Freddy's. If you guys enjoyed this theory, please leave a like, comment, and slap that like button with any body part you choose. And I will see you guys all next time. As always, stay awesome. See you guys. Goodbye.